echo in this cave is crazy.
You just throw a rug down, or I don't know how what's in front of you.
Nothing but a wall, a wood wall.
Are you planning on putting anything there?
If I could get some of those like acoustic panels.
Yeah, you could even get you those panels where you could actually put art in front of it. Like if you have posters, they have they're basically boxes. They're almost like canvas boxes that helps. You have hardwood floors. It's a big open room. That's why you're having that echo.
I got so much wood.
That's what she said.
I got wood everywhere.
You know what, Chris? We started recording a few moments ago, so we'll have to cut that. No, don't want to do that. Yes, I do.
What,
Chris? I want to have a special video before Monday, and this would be the one.
Special?
Yeah, I'm not a really big individual that's into the holidays this time of the year. But you know what? The world does not revolve around me. So I think this would be Meet Us in the Man Cave special episode, technically episode number 5. I'm going to try to keep more track of that. Yeah.
Full steam ahead.
Because you and I got together last night. So in other words, it would all make sense. But this is a special episode. It's a Christmas episode.
That's why I'm in my jammies.
Yeah. And I know I want to be at least kind about it. That's why I said all I have to say is one word, and I figured I'd wait till now, so it'll make sense. So, how you doing, by the way?
Good. Can't complain. And if I could, nobody'd listen anyways.
That's right. No one here's going to listen. Not even Jake if he was here right now. Are you getting tired of no one caring about your thoughts or feelings? Well, open up a can of Meet Us in the Man Cave beer. It friggin' tastes awesome.
Drink responsibly. Only available at Bubba.
It seems like it's been months now. Technically, it is December. Like this is a Christmas episode, and our first episode, technically, for season 2, we were at your old man cave, your old house. And that was back in October, because I remember saying that with you, and when we were for the first time together in the same room. Learned a lot.
Was, man, I don't know the exact date, but I think it was around October 20th when we started packing everything up.
Yeah, wow, it has been a while. Jeez, but it's definitely paying off. I'm hoping here soon. I'm going to be taking a trip over to his place. I'm going to bring my camera, or we'll probably just use Chris's, because his camera is just so much more crystal clear than mine. But I'll figure that out later. I'm going to follow Chris around. He's going to give us like an MTV Cribs type of video, like, check it out sort of thing. So
yeah, it'll be better connectivity. We won't have any connectivity issues.
So yeah, that'll be fun. You'll get to show your new man cave off. We haven't really done that at all, and I figured that'll be something down the road. I'll do that here, but this is such a small room, believe it or not. But your new man cave it's not even done yet. And just from what you were showing yesterday or with episode 4, yeah, I think it's
good size. Good size.
So
I think I don't know. Did we talk about that before? Like this actual area, I think is like 960 square foot.
Yeah,
and then the pole barn's like another 1,900. It's big.
Let's just put it this way, Chris, his family over there. There's no parking issues at all. I'll just leave it at that.
It's like a damn parking lot out there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Our last house there was almost no parking. It was, just park in the grass.
I always felt bad about that.
Nah. Mow it and it goes right back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll definitely be a fun video to make. Where it'll be Chris's Meet Us in the Man Cave Cribs episode.
Cribs.
But right now,
I got some people that haven't seen this much yet. Haven't even. I'm trying to get it done before I start inviting people over, and it's
understandable.
It's just hard.
You've been busy working, moving in. I mean, I'm sure. Well, naturally, the house has to be done first because that's where you guys are technically living.
Yeah.
So the girls,
the
of course.
House is good. House is in good shape.
That's awesome. At least you have your first Christmas, which is technically now. I mean, we're pre-recording. I mean, today's date on this recording is actually a Wednesday, 20th. So I'm going to try to get this up before Christmas, or if anything, Christmas Day. Because technically, as a reminder to you and I both, Chris, thinking out loud, our episodes are on Tuesdays now, because apparently everybody else does Tuesdays or early Sunday in California, but we're not in California. So,
I mean, friends didn't get it wrong, right? Or was that Thursdays? That was Thursdays.
Thursdays belong to.
Damn.
I'm still not ready to talk about that yet. I'm just not ready to go there. Nah, I'll save it for another time. I think you get it. Yeah, no, this is Christmas because, I mean, like I said, this isn't about me. I'm not a big, this time of the year, I'm a bah humbug or whatever. But, like I said, this ain't about me. Chris has not only, Christmas to celebrate with his family. His mom's going to be there. He doesn't have to worry about his mom. Why am I saying this shit? You could tell him, Chris. Dear Lord.
It's very, you're doing a good job. I'll just listen.
Yeah, I speak too much for the both of us, and I feel bad for that.
That's okay. It's a good break. I'll be doing it. I'll be, doing the actual thing, so you can talk about it.
I'll tell you what. Since this is Christmas, you mentioned it yesterday as we got together.
Yeah.
You have a daughter who is celebrating a birthday right before Christmas.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. Is it Ember or is it Ella? Okay. So it's Ember's who's on basically Christmas. Okay.
Yeah, she's a Christmas baby. It's always been an issue, because it's really hard to make her feel special.
Yeah.
And do Christmas at the same time. We've been doing it for a lot of years, and I think we've done okay, but the older she gets, the harder it is.
Yeah. And I'm sure when she becomes an adult, she's not going to care anymore. I don't know. I can't speak for her, but I retired when Zach hit a certain age because I no longer say I'm that, that's how I am. I'm done. I'm done with my birthdays.
Yeah.
I don't, because every year he gets older, technically enough said. But, so she's turning, she's officially a teenager already. So she gets to be a teenager again. That's your choice to say how old she's going to be. So
I'm not acknowledging it, folks.
Yeah.
She's actually going back in time. I think she's turning 11 this year.
Good for her.
She's going backwards. We're not allowing her to get any older.
I already told her, Chris, during the moving process, do not, because she said something about we have all said at her age, I can't wait to get to be a certain. And I said, ever you don't want to do that, be careful. Be careful what you wish for. I said, I know I'm going to sound like an old, grumpy old man, but you just want to take your time.
Oh, yeah.
Don't rush yourself. These are your best years. And then I feel guilty for saying that to kids because that probably scares the hell out of them. Well, these are your best years. Oh, my God. I've got nothing to look forward to.
How much does it suck to be those guys then?
How are they enjoying their new bedroom setup?
Oh, they love it. They got their RGB and their LEDs everywhere and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and they're just up there decorating. And then they got a little office off to the side of it. So she's got her little YouTube place. It's real cute.
Oh boy, How's that stairway guarded? Is it still the same?
Yeah, what I did was I put the computer desk in front of that thing
Yeah.
just to, you know, I didn't know what banister to buy. So I was just like, for now, you're not going to, walk through this desk. You'll at least run into the desk before you fall off the stairs. We don't want no Laurie Strodes here.
So naturally, I'm going to include by asking anybody who's watching right now in the comics section, not the I always feel like I'm saying comics, like comic books, but in the comments section, guys, please, dear Lord, share your thoughts. Tell us how your Christmas is going. If you want to write a book, write a damn book. Feel free.
Right.
We want people to get more. Chris, how many times we've asked already? Yeah.
Feedback would be great. It would be wonderful to get in touch with people. I mean, some of our videos, they got, I don't know our streaming numbers anymore, but our like YouTube video numbers. I mean, some of them have pretty good numbers, and I'm always confused. Like, why don't they hit like subscribe? Come on, guys, just hit subscribe. Go ahead.
I always tell myself it'll happen. Right now, we get to be naughty, have fun, not worry about what we say. And then eventually when people subscribe, YouTube will recognize us. And then I'll have to remind Chris and I before we hit record, all right, let's get all our F-bombs out of the way now.
Ooh, I can't do that.
I know it's so hard because it takes away the fun, the freedom. But the reality of it is freedom of speech on YouTube is, yeah. But we won't go there. I don't want to be negative because this is, the holidays. I'm thinking of others, not myself. So yes, like Chris was saying, we need some more subscribers. We need more viewers because you guys are going to miss out on a lot of stuff that we have major plans for in the future if you don't pay attention to what we're doing now.
Some really cool people.
Yeah. And ideas that were just bouncing off the wall like crazy.
And
hell, yes. I even talked about this right here yesterday.
Yeah.
Got that available now. Not just this. There's more than one shirt available. I mean, I know I'm big. I'm not sharing this with everybody.
I didn't know we were doing this, folks.
It's okay.
I wear mine on.
It's okay. Chris he's got another one. He's got one where the logos is basically a smaller one that's over the typical left chest area or breast area, whatever you call it. I don't know. Mm-hmm. So there's like two different versions as of right now. So yeah, these are available on Reb. I'm going to make sure I default that link into the description box. I got to make sure I set that up.
I do like it. It's very tasteful. It's very subtle. It's just right up here in the corner. I like it.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I figured I would make sure I had at least two of them to go for. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Let's see. What else is going on right now other than this and that? It's Christmas.
Let me flip the script on you there. What do you got going on? What are you gonna do? Christmas.
Yeah. I will probably.
Has this ever happened to you?
I'm nervous right now. I'm sorry. Do I look into the camera over here or over there? Oh, hi. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I've never done this before. Okay, where do I begin? Oh, goodness, I'm good. Hi, my name is Lisa. I work at Fiesta Haircuts by Rachel. I currently work as an assistant right now where I mainly, clean up, like a receptionist, take phone calls. Even though we get a lot of our appointments online, but they still leave me by the phone cleaning up. But someday I hope to be a full-time hairstylist, as you could see. The reason why I came to you, Alan, is about a little over an hour ago, I met this man online, and he has gorgeous texting. And he left me a voicemail, and I knew that he was the man for me. His voice was perfect. Perfect voice, perfect everything. I could just tell right off the bat, this was the man for me. One of the things that we were discussing, this man loves coffee. And I acted like, yeah, I'm into coffee too, and everything else. And excuse me, he's coming over and he's going to be here anytime. And I don't have a coffee maker. I don't have any coffee. I don't have the ingredients like salt and peppers or whatever it is that you need to make coffee. And I don't know what to do. Alan, that's why I'm asking you, please, could you help me figure out how to make coffee for this man? I don't want to lose him.
Well, hello, everyone. My name is Alan. Are you suffering from the coffee dilemma blues, just like my friend Lisa here? Well, in this video, I will teach you the 9 simple steps how to make that perfect cup of coffee. But before we get into that, let's take a trip down to a village where the very first Keurig flavor was discovered. So come along.
Unfortunately, myself and the camera crew, we couldn't bring the cameras back here. This is a restricted area. Behind me here is a shack, one of the original shacks here in Columbia where they used to roast their, the original coffee beans. This is it. This is the original Keurig roasted shed. It's amazing. It's like a church in here. I'll show you right here in the center of this stone. They would build a fire in here with these like old copper pots, and when they would throw the Keurig beans in the pot, what they would do, obviously, they'd steam it and it would liquefy, and it was so hot that they poured it over here, and it actually kind of carved out naturally this perfect trail, as you can see right there. Okay, and now you can still see some of the remains of the coffee. These are where the workers would bring all of their buckets from where they were picking the Keurig beans, and they'd come out here and they would like lay them down on the stones. That way they could actually throw out the bad beans, because occasionally you would get a bad bean. Oh my God, we were about ready to leave. Check this out real quick. No one has ever seen this before other than the workers. These are some younglings of the Keurig coffee beans. They kind of look like cherries right now. What they look like in the beginning. Look at this. All they had to do was just pick them, put them in their buckets, then take them over here to the stones, let the sun dry them out, then they just carry them right back into that shed. Well, folks, I'm so thrilled that I was able to get back here and share this with you. This is a dream of mine. It is truly a dream that's come true, to not only share with you the original Keurig shed, the stones. I hope you guys can see it, and to be able to witness. I know you guys can't smell this, but you can already start smelling it smells like baby Keurig coffee beans.
I really wish I would remember to ask my new friend what his name was. There's so much coffee here. It's gonna love me forever.
Well, we're standing here in Lisa's, what I would presume to be your bar, correct?
Yes, it is. I made it myself.
Beautiful bar, Lisa. In fact, someday I hope to own one myself.
This is great.
And as we have here at her bar, this is a Keurig coffee machine. This is something that I've encouraged her. In fact, anyone else out there that's never made coffee before in your life, this is a great machine to start with. It pretty much does everything for you with different flavors. It doesn't necessarily have to be coffee, folks. It could be tea, hot chocolate, and even soup flavors as well. But in this case, we need coffee because Lisa's new friend is a big coffee drinker like myself, and I'm sure he's a big Dunkin' Donuts lover. Who doesn't love Dunkin' Donuts? This video is not sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, but if you're watching, you know who to turn to. So here we have this Keurig machine. It's all set up. We've actually already added the water. It's distilled water, which is something I highly recommend for any coffee maker. And Lisa, are you ready to make your first cup of coffee? Well, where we go, all you need to do is lift the handle, put the pod, the K-pod, inside the Keurig machine. Oh. No, Lisa, not there. That's where we added the water. You just need to, here, I'll show you. Just lift the handle and insert the K-pod inside the hole right here. Just insert it right in there. It's just that simple. Well, there you go. Just put it in. Right here, Lisa. Right here. There you go. Oh, now shut it.
Ooh.
Now you're going to obviously need one important factor, and that will be a coffee cup or a teacup, whatever you prefer to call it. In this case, we're going to call it a coffee cup. Now all you're going to need to do is select. Now we have different ounces here. This is already set at 12 ounces. This cup right here should easily hold 12 ounces. But if you want to be safe, if you're adding more creamer or different levels of creamer or sugar, I would recommend that you set this down at 10 ounces. Okay, are you ready?
Sure.
All you got to do, see where it's flashing, the Keurig button? All you got to do is just push that button.
That's good to know.
Go ahead, push it. It won't bite you, I promise.
I love hot chocolate.
There you go. It was just that easy. Now, all you have to do is wait a few moments. It doesn't take that long, and you will have yourself a perfect cup of coffee. Thanks to our Keurig coffee machine. Well, your Keurig coffee machine. Well, Lisa, I sure hope that you and your new friend enjoy your coffee this evening.
Thank you, Alan. We will.
And of course, every single one of you out there that's been watching this video, I sure hope that you've learned a lot from the 9 simple steps on how to make the perfect cup of coffee. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead, leave a comment down in the comment section down below. And of course, a thumbs up goes a long way in my YouTube channel in the YouTube algorithm world. So if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell, because naturally it'll notify you the next time I upload a video. So until next time, enjoy.
Let's see. Not a damn thing. I mean, since Zach's not a little boy anymore, his mother and I used to kind of like split him up during Christmas. That way he could spend time with his family, with his mom, and then he could split time with me. You know, like I don't want to say how old he is. He's old enough. He's 28. There we go. 22.
Oh, why'd you say it?
Because every once in a while, I know there has somebody ask me, how old is he really? So he's 28. But Friday, that's probably about the only thing. This coming Friday, 2 days from now, that's probably about the only Christmas that we're doing because he's got bowling on Friday. So my mom and his in other words, his mama and papa are going to come see him at the bowling alley to give him Christmas presents.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
So,
well, if nothing else, I would extend an invitation to you. We will be cooking food, having a little dinner thing, hanging out. Nothing, you know how we roll. It's nothing formal.
Do either one of you, Andrew or Chris, do you ever get that not so fresh feeling?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, thanks to our new sponsors, Mass and Gilbert. Yes. Mass and Gilbert. It sounds a lot like a Mass and Gilbert, but it's from Mass and Gilbert. Basically, they will leave you feeling, fresh and clean. Yes, they're dedicated to basically an effective formula that cleanses you with some irritations down there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a comfort, glide strip with the flexible neck bottle. It's comfortable and easy to use. Mass and Gilbert. Freshness made simple.
I don't know where we went.
Only available at Bubba.
So yeah, this podcast has a happy ending. It's kind of like a Christmas story or a Christmas carol, where I'm invited over to the Webb's house for a Christmas story.
It's not that magical, folks. I promise.
There's not going to be any Muppets over there. Damn it.
There will be chickens, though. There's a rooster.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he is such an asshole.
Okay. So I don't think we really talked about that too much.
That little prick.
Yes, folks. For everybody's out there who's watching or listening, the house that Chris and his wife, Natalie, bought recently they also have a rooster and chickens.
Rooster and 2 hens.
Or hens, I'm sorry. That's right.
But, oh my God, man. Yeah, it was Elysian and Ember's job. This was their thing. This was their bag. They were supposed to take care of these damn chickens. Somehow, me and Natalie have inherited this fucking job, and we're out there fucking taking care of these chickens. The girls don't do nothing for them, barely. Ah, it pisses me off. But that rooster, man, he is such a fucking. He lives up to his name. He's a cock, man. He fucking crows and cockadoodle doos and does all his shit, and he pecks at the hens and like fluffs them up and stuff and yells at them, and oh man, it's funny to watch. You don't really think about it like roosters, ruling the roost or whatever they call it, but it's funny to fucking see, man. It is hilarious. Like, he's literally like pimp slapping him. He's like, fucking get in the house. Get in the fucking house.
I just can't
It's
help it. I have
hilarious.
Alice in Chains stuck in my head right now. Gee, I wonder what song that could be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ah.
But another tidbit I got for you is apparently, let me start this story correctly. I get up, it's a Saturday morning. I go to walk into the kitchen to naturally start my coffee process. And there's this fucking weird looking crock pot deal over in the corner. So I'm like, what the fuck is this now? Walk over there. It's a fucking chicken egg incubator. Apparently, we incubate fucking chickens now, like they're in the NICU. Scott, we have 7 eggs in there right now that they're trying to hatch and have 7 more chickens. I'm going to lose my mind.
I have noticed every time I've come out to your new place, there's not a KFC nearby. Just saying.
I could open one up.
That's right.
Oh man. But they're like miniature. They're called fancy chickens or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be much meat on them, but I've contemplated it. Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure you have. 3:00 in the morning when you hear that rooster waking you up.
We ended up moving him out. He's all the way behind the greenhouse now because I don't want to hear that bastard no more.
Yep, next to your neighbor, close to your neighbors. Oh, you got to share that story. If you recall, I'm sure you do. You pretty much were in the process of. I think it was you were just moving, or maybe I remember you telling me was one of the cows that was giving birth.
Oh, I think she had given birth, and her calf was like, I don't know what was wrong with, but they had to be separated.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why, but that little fucker got put in the shed that's like almost directly behind our house.
Yeah,
oh, dude, there was fucking moos all night long. He was just, I've never heard a cow like that depressed or that sad, but all night long.
I want to say it's a good 100+ yards between, like, say, the backside of the house to where that cow could possibly be. I'm just trying to give a visual idea to others that are either listening or watching right now.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good distance. Yeah.
I'm trying to, like every time everybody moves into a new place, whether you're buying or renting, and that first night, and then you wake up like, where the fuck am I? Now imagine being in Chris and Natalie's shoes. What the fuck is that?
Well, I got another funny story for you. So our bedroom, the subfloor on it is kind of got a little tilt on it.
Uh-huh.
And the bed that we had is just it's a memory foam. It's like a ghost bed.
Yeah, that's what Zach's got.
And it's on top of just a platform. Well, I'm fucking sleeping, going to sleep on whatever. I wake up, it's about fucking 3 a.m. I shit you not. My legs are hanging off that fucking bed. My head is all the way down in the middle of the bed. I wake up and I'm like, where the fuck am I? And Natalie rolls over and she's like, where the fuck are you? And she looks down. I'm almost falling off this fucking bed because of this incline that I'm sleeping on. Apparently I've been rolling. I don't know, but dude, I had to put some platforms on that and raise that bed up and all types of shit. But I almost fell off that bed for probably a week straight.
That sounds, I mean, I had issues with mine similar, and it took a while for my lazy ass to, I finally said, that's it. I'm always kind of rolling downhill. Mm-hmm. It's all due to the fact that this center brace, because like my bed, it's a queen size, and the mattresses the box springs are twins instead of like a full size, box springs. I'm sorry. You got the box springs and the mattress. So the box springs are twins, which is nice if you're moving, right? Because let's face it, if you got narrow hallways, because let's face it, box springs, they don't bend like a mattress does. So there's the bed frame. Well, the bracket in the middle collapsed, and I never took the time to figure out. Like I said, it took me a while to finally get up and go, why is this happening? I mean, how am I going? All due to that. So, as soon as you said that, I
when you
thought
wake
about that.
up and when you wake up and you're like, you're so tired, you're just like, oh, I don't know why I woke up, but I'll just go back to sleep. And it just gets fucking progressively worse and worse.
But that's funny as hell, though. I mean, your first night there, you got
Oh man, I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
it's like, damn, that well water's strong out here.
I didn't know where I was. I was all reaching for it, climbing, trying to get back up there, like help.
That's got to be nice for you, Natalie. You don't have to go upstairs anymore to your bedroom.
It is nice. It's very nice. And the dogs. Emery's hip and her knee is real bad. She's our oldest dog.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it's really nice because whenever we would go to bed, she would come to the stairs and she'd look at us like 3 times. She'd be like, "You really gonna make me do this?"
Yeah. That's because now I think about it, there's really only a couple steps from the outside to the just your typical traditional couple steps. Yeah, that's cool.
Meet Us in the Man Cave apparel available now. Get your very own Meet Us in the Man Cave house, boat, car, child, guitar, batteries, dishes, household apparel, kitchen apparel, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, shower curtains, phone cases. Oh, the list could go on and on and on. Isn't that right, Chris?
Question. Can I do it with my butt cheeks?
Meet Us in the Man Cave apparel available right now at redbubble.com. Remember, only a few of those items are available, including hats.
I knew this was going to happen, Chris. Yesterday, as I'm listening to, when I'm done listening to my podcast, I go to the original podcast format, it's talk radio. And they kept on talking about, their every half an hour feed, how, hey, this year you're going to get a healthy Christmas because prices are 7 cents cheaper this year than it was this time last year on fuel nationwide. And I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Cents?
Yeah, 7 cents.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, they talked about airline travels are going to be higher this year because, the protocols are not like they were. We all know. Just do the math. What was it 3 years ago? Anyways, enough said.
I mean, what the fuck is 7 cents going to do?
Yeah,
honestly?
but
come on.
But as soon as they start saying that shit, I'm like, you mother. That's just going to tell them to raise the fuel prices. And what did they do? They raised the fuel prices today. I knew every time they do that on the radio, it's like they know something, and that's their like I don't know. It's like their ways of trying to tell us in the certain signals or whatever. Like, folks, this is our way of telling you they're going to raise the prices up within the next 24 hours.
Go get your gas now.
Yeah, because here where I live, the only good thing about where I live, the fuel prices, pretty much in the general area, is one of the lowest. They had it down to $2.39 for like a good week around here. Now it went up to $2.99 when I got back from Cincinnati today. And I noticed it when I was down and around Mason. I'm like, oh shit, because what is $2.99 at a Speedway? I'm like, fuck, those assholes. They jinxed us.
I drove through there today. I wanted to jump out of the car and hope I landed on my head. Why did they make it so fucking horrible to drive through Uber Heights, man? It's so bad.
Oh, trust me. And of course, with the main route that I live off of, when I was coming back from work, I'm getting on 202, and there's this wreck. A Mercedes rear-ended somebody, and I was like, "Oh, that's going to be expensive." And it was right as the close to getting to the on-ramp of going east, heading towards Columbus on 70. I didn't even think about how that's going to mess up traffic, and it did, because it's already a mess right there on 202. So as soon as I started heading home, traffic was backed up north and southbound. And I was like, well, I'll just do my I'll do my cut through Waynetown. It was all backed up. People were trying to figure out a way to, like, God damn, fuck. They have to build everything where I live in Heber Heights. It's like, why? And I think I know where they're putting the Buc-ee's at. Why I'm sharing this here on this podcast, because no one gives a shit. Gee, Chris, we talked about subscribers. People are like, we don't give a shit about your problems, Scott. We don't live in Heber Heights. We got it bad here too, where we live. Sorry to all our Xenia listeners.
This is the Bah Humbug edition.
Yeah. I wanted to do something fun, Christmas. You know, I wanted to get into asking questions, and here I am bitching about Heber Heights. Thanks.
Hey, that's what we do.
So I got it off my chest. So I'm going to ask you not top 5 because I know you're not prepared. These will be very simple softball questions. Since we are on Christmas and I want to keep it, on a positive note. And thank you, by the way, for inviting me over. What would be your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, God.
And while Chris is thinking about that, I'm asking everybody out there that's listening. You could even put it in the comment section. I'm sure you could do it over even on our, the Podbeam. Hell, people can leave comments there too. Or just send us an email or Instagram or Facebook. Plugging that shit as much as we can.
Hands down, without question. I mean, it's always National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Hands down. I even got the little, what are they? The little figures, the little clay. Is it clay? Porcelain? Maybe porcelain. The little guys that light up. They even got them. Big Clark Griswold fan and Cousin Eddie. I love Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, I would have to agree. That's always been my favorite. It has to do with the fact that, granted, it's a great. I mean, how many movies, trilogies out there can you say? Great. The original one, Lindsey Buckingham. That's actually on my playlist. Holiday Road.
Oh yeah.
Every time I hear that song, I just automatically think of the movie itself.
Absolutely.
Some friends of mine that are no longer with, and my grandmother. So it's like a full circle. So I go down a major sharp memory lane when I hear that song. And I love European Vacation. I know that out of the 3, that's not the favorite one, but I think it's funny as hell.
I liked Vegas.
Yeah, it's good. It's not as, I think a lot of people say the same, but it has it's good. I like it. But nationally, the Christmas Vacation, that is just
it's always our night before Christmas movie. That's like a staple tradition in the house. Like, it's just he lives my life. Like, Clark Griswold fucking lives my life. If something can go wrong, it fucking will. And I'm just sitting there like, how?
Yeah.
How the fuck did this happen?
Yeah, I think like you probably are the same way. I've got National Lampoon on DVD, or Christmas on DVD. I've got it on iTunes. And of course, it's always available on Netflix or something like that. It's going to be there. So that's
one of those movies where it's like Halloween. Whenever we see it, we have multiple copies of it. Yes,
and of course, I've got the song. I could always butcher the lyrics to it. I'll just play a little sample as we're talking about it here, of course. So I'm not even going to butcher it. We'll hear it as we're watching it later on or listening to it on the podcast. So yes, folks.
Can't say the line, can you, Russ?
I can't. I butcher it all the time. Yeah. You can't help but think of it goes hand in hand, those two. Do you have an honorable mention?
With that tank top tucked into the fucking Speedos. Oh my God.
Every time I forget I used to have it down every word. Eddie would say every time the microwave would turn. Oh shit, I'm butchering it. When you turn the microwave on, I don't know. I forget.
Oh, yeah. I got a plate that runs right through here. Oh. If I dent that, my hair just ain't gonna look right. Like, what the fuck? That's what he's worried about.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, yeah. do you have an honorable mention? You know,
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Controversial subject, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Lethal Weapon or Die Hard.
You know, I was going to actually ask that question. I'll go ahead and do it now. Is Die Hard, is that to you a Christmas movie or not? I love
Yes,
how
it
that
is.
gets thrown around. I do too, because it brings you to the Christmas. It does.
I mean, he even writes on the sweater, ho ho ho.
Yeah. I love how every year that's always asked, it's debated, is it a Christmas movie or not? It technically is, because it brings you into the Christmas spirit sort of thing. So yes, they should make it. And you know, if Bruce Willis was able to tell us, and obviously he's, with everything he's dealing with right now, I guess he's even having a hard time speaking.
Yeah.
You know, what we're doing right now, what we're taking for granted. And it would be great if Bruce Willis could tell everybody right now, as he's retired, if he could say, yes, Die Hard is a fucking Christmas movie. And if he said that, then it would be put to rest.
Yeah. What's the director? I forget.
I forget. It's you
Maybe
when
we
you
could
said
ask
Lethal
him.
Weapon, you can't help but think of it. Maybe it's because it's that 80s type of music genre, the way it's shot.
I love Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon.
I haven't watched Die Hard in a long time, but I love the movie. I just haven't sat. I think that's what's great. If I watch it, then I'll be like, okay, cool. It's a good time to watch it again. You know what I mean? So, but I loved Christmas Story before they burned it out, because there were some great lines in Christmas Story.
Sure.
But unfortunately, it's been burnt out and used, and it's been commercialized way too much. But I used to crack up, Daddy's going to kill just a little, you know, and of course we all fell in love with the Fragile line. And I love the fact that at my bar there, I've got a little tiny leg lamp there. So it was, so yeah. Fudge. Now we could hit the music. Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Anything that's not Mariah Carey.
Okay. I actually have one that probably a lot of people don't know, that are not aware of. And it's my ultimate favorite Christmas song.
Oh, yeah?
It's from the best heavy metal band of all times, Bad News. That's right. Cashing in on Christmas.
Hello, this is Dan Dennis. I hope you're all having a very Merry Christmas. This is is our Christmas single. Please buy it and make it number one. For our Christmas fun.
Hello everybody, it's Finn Fuego here. I'm sorry I can't be with you this Christmas, but I'm in the Caribbean with all your money, having a good drink and a laugh. Have a lot of fun. Merry Christmas.
Cashing in on Christmas. Christmas girls and boys. Cashing in on Christmas. Let's make lots of noise.
Yes, we're rocking. Well, every Christmas we're rocking. Say Santa Claus and we're rocking. Oh, jingle bells and we're rocking. Well, every Christmas we're rocking. We're rocking all the way to the bank.
Cashing in on Christmas. Christmas girls and boys. Cashing in on Christmas. Let's make lots of noise. Cashing in on Christmas.
Hello everyone, this is Colin Rickman. Please give as generously as you can to Bad News this Christmas, because remember, there are people in the world who are much better at spending your money than you are, and that's us. Merry Christmas.
Cashing in on Christmas. Christmas girls and boys. Cashing in on Christmas. Let's make lots of noise. Cashing in on Christmas. Christmas girls and boys. Cashing in on Christmas.
I'm Spider-Man.
Cashing in
Lots of holding money. Thank you very much indeed. And more, thank you. No credit cards, thank you.
You could actually find that video on YouTube.
I don't think I've heard that.
Yes. Have you ever heard of the Young Ones by any chance? Probably,
No.
probably not. Yeah, it's a British team that came out actually in the early 80s. They were playing them. They had like one season and one season only. It's from a British thing, comedy gang called Comic Strip. See, I go on and on about this. Probably people be like, oh, what the fuck's he talking about? But it was some comedians out of the UK, some goofy ass comedians, and they decided to form a band, kind of like Spinal Tap, but they call themselves Bad News. And it's there's some funny documentaries. I've got the DVDs around here somewhere, but it's a song called "Cashing In on Christmas." It's my ultimate favorite Christmas song.
I can't say that I honestly really enjoy any of them. You know, you hear them. Then
If you heard this song, you'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute! I see why he likes it. It doesn't annoy the shit out of me either."
they need to put that in like stores then or something. Put that in Kohl's.
I can
Or
tell you
something
right
like
now, yeah, one of our listeners, she already knows, Zach's mom. When as soon as I said I have a favorite Christmas song, and as soon as I said Bad News, she already knew that that was my favorite song, because I had a montage of our son, Zach, his first year, that I have. So thankfully I was able to find the VHS tape and then copy it over to digital. So now I've got, copies of it on my external hard drive.
Mhm.
So naturally, of course, when it's a montage of a year going by, or no, it wasn't a year, because he was born in October. So technically his first Christmas, I had to have the song in the background, Cashing In on Christmas, where my son's only like 3 months old.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. I'm gonna have to. You have to give me a pass on that. Let me catch up.
Holy shit. Bad news right here.
Well, yeah, ready to go, huh?
It's right behind me. And I was talking about the Young Ones.
Oh shit.
It's a British team comedy. Me and some old friends of mine, we'd stumbled across this, and now you see more of it on YouTube, and it's some funny shit. Oh, gee, Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, they got DVDs, and I don't have a DVD player in here. That makes a lot of sense, huh?
Oh no, you're one of them.
I am one of them. See, any other Christmas questions? Got the movie, got the music. We definitely got any creepy ass horror Christmas stories.
Can we go back to the Christmas tree? Do you have a Christmas tree up?
Oh, you're asking me if I have a Christmas tree? Hell no.
Come on.
Oh man, no, I don't. I just haven't had time. I've been busy.
Come on now.
Yeah, nah, I haven't. Okay, I'm gonna bring everybody down. I haven't had a Christmas tree up in over 20 some years.
Oh my Lord.
I am a guy that's been single, that hasn't had a live-in companion for a long time. And I'm a guy, actually take that back. I had a cardboard cutout of a Christmas tree probably when I was in my early 30s.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, seriously.
Come on. You got to have one.
Why the hell? Okay.
Even if it's little like Charlie Brown or something. No?
Everybody else has got them up. Why should I put one up?
Because, I don't know. Just something to look at. Make you feel joyous. No? Oh, come on.
I don't mean to be an asshole here about it. I just don't care for them. Never did. Even when I was a kid, I didn't care for Christmas trees.
Well, folks, I'm going to donate. I'm going to donate one of our trees to Scott.
Don't want one.
I'm going to have Natalie go over and put it up for him. She loves that shit.
The funny thing of it is, and what really started for me, it was a long time ago. I think I was about 10 or 11 years old. And a cousin, we were sliding around out in the living room on a hardwood floor.
Sliding around?
Yeah, sliding. You know, you take off running, you slide in your socks, you know?
Oh, risky business.
Yeah. Well, he did that. And there was pines all over the place. And he gets 2 large pines splintered into his foot. And it freaked the shit out of me. And I was just like, I couldn't stand Christmas trees after that.
Even the fake ones?
I just, honestly, I've never cared to have a Christmas tree up. And the reality of it is, most of the time, in most of my years, I've always worked at least an average 11-hour days. And when I'm not making up stories, I'm just the general facts. By the time I get up, come home, I'm tired. I'm a lazy ass. I hardly ever do anything throughout the evenings. I'm just going to sit and watch movies. Gee, that sounds familiar, right? It's like, I don't want to put up a damn Christmas tree because I never have time. I'm usually working most of the time. And ironically, here's another reason why, and anybody else that's done the line of work that I had done for so many years, when you've worked in the industry of UPS, FedEx, or the Postal Service, and I worked FedEx many years during the holidays, folks, I've saved this part for last. I was not a happy camper during the holidays for many years because I was working around the clock, at least 14-hour days. So I was like, I just can't wait till Christmas is over with.
I used to be the same, but I don't know. I think I've warmed up to the whole process. I call it a process now. It's a process of the year. Like, I'm trying to find enjoyment in it.
And I also am convinced that Christmas bonuses is just like what we talked about. Movies, Christmas Vacation. They only exist in movies.
Yeah, what's a Christmas? I was going to ask you, what the fuck is that? I've never heard of that.
9 years in a row, every Christmas, I had a Christmas bonus of Esther Price candy.
Our company used to take us out to dinner. We haven't done that in a few years now.
Yeah. McDonald's #1 dinner at Christmas isn't that bad sometimes.
Huh.
No, I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer or a bah humbug, but I was always exhausted. Seriously, you try to make it to where I don't sound like a grouch, somebody who hates Christmas. I don't hate Christmas. And just for so many years, I've always been exhausted during the Christmas time. The last thing I wanted to do was actually come home after a 14-hour day of delivering a ton of. In fact, I drove by somebody today in a FedEx truck, and I could tell he had over 250 packages, and he looked miserable. And I'm like, been there, done that, buddy. Meet us in the man caves. Underwear that's fun to wear. Super duper absorbent materials that absorbs 25 times its weight, neutralizes that shitty and pissy odors with our lavender musk scent. Shitty melt protection to pissy melt protection. Maximum overloads. Meet us in the man cave's fresh protection underwear that's so damn fun to wear. Now come on, what are you wearing?
Only available at Bubba.
Well, Chris, on that note, I'm not going to bring anybody down anymore about why I'm such a jerk during Christmas. Although, if I got a Skyline gift card, I would enjoy Christmas.
Skyline gift card, okay.
It's fun. No, seriously, I remember I got a Skyline gift card one year for Christmas, and I was like on cloud nine. I'm like, oh, this is so damn cool, because I had Skyline a long time. You think I was a little kid, like they got an Xbox, right? I was literally like, oh, this is so awesome. I have been craving Skyline. That was the last. That's how I'll end it. And then we could end this. Okay. What was the last Christmas present you got that just made you feel like a little kid again?
Oh, man. Wow. Put me on the spot.
Yeah. It's a tough one, I know. Because my favorite was actually an Easter gift. Nobody gives anything Chris for Christmas. He's just responsible for making sure that his daughters have a Christmas, and his dogs, and his wife.
Me and Natalie said that a long time ago. We're like, don't worry about us buying presents for each other really as much. You know, it needs to be for the kids. So we kind of put all of our money towards the kids' presents.
Okay. Have you ever treated yourself to a Christmas present?
Yeah. Look around me. I do buy a lot of. I'm very financially irresponsible. If
you have been paying attention to our podcast from season 1, other than the fact that Chris, Natalie, his mom, the girls, the dogs, they got a new house. Okay, there's a good Christmas present. But look at his new microphone. Do you notice anything different there? We didn't even talk about. I mean, we kind of did, but.
Oh, Chris I'm on a new monitor. Like I buy stuff all the time. I got a real spinning problem. I need to quit. But yeah, I treat myself all the time. I mean, if I'm going to work for it, I might as well enjoy it, right?
I used to, and I say, fuck yeah, life's too short. If you could do it, then do it. And if you're broke, then I tell you what, this is what I tell others out there that are broke, that are having a tough time. You'll get through it. Trust me, I know. Just focus on getting your shit together. And then once you start getting there, take care of those little bills again, and then save up, and then boom, start buying some stuff again. It's not the end of the world.
You can say that about anything. You're having like ups. You can say this too will pass. You can have downs. You can say this too will pass. Everything's going to pass. You have your ups, your downs. You just got to get through it and come out on the other end. It's about finding the balance between the two.
Yeah. Hell, one time you and I never had a Michael Myers mask. We always wanted one. Now we're like pretty rich in that department. Shit happens. I mean, good things happen.
It'll work itself out.
Well, I think I butchered this Christmas special. That's for sure. I did. I ruined it for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to think less of me now.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Scott's an asshole. He doesn't like Christmas because he did FedEx for a living. I don't dislike it. I'm lazy about it. There you go.
That works.
Christmas.
So we know you love Halloween, obviously, the both of us. What's coming after that? What's number 2?
Oh, like holiday wise?
Yeah.
If the time is right, if it's convenient, because it's, as we all, in other words, if I could celebrate St. Patrick's Day without it being a middle of the work, I love to have fun on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
That's about it. I'm not, of course, if you're typical here in the US, okay, January 1st, you got to wait till Memorial Day weekend. Until you have a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No Independence Day. No.
I used to enjoy it. I used to enjoy those when we get together and have like a lot of fireworks and stuff at my parents' house.
Cinco de Mayo, get some Cabo.
I'll just do it here.
Cinco de Mayo is every day.
Yeah. No, I'm not. God, I am a loser. I just don't give a shit about anything anymore.
Well, I was trying to help you out there.
I appreciate it. Reflecting on my present life. What is it that? Not a lot. It's food, sitting on my ass, and just not knowing when to shut the fuck up. That's pretty much mirrors me.
Cut it out.
If there was a coffee holiday, it's quite obvious I like that. See, I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm not doing any spirits, which I do, by the way. Chris did give me, if you remember back on season 1, every time he'd roll back to grab a beer. I can't roll on this chair with the carpet. His old refrigerator is technically to my right, so it's sitting in the corner. I actually went ahead and put like 6 Heineken lights in there.
Nice.
So
we gotta stock that thing.
But I'm not going to touch it tonight. I don't need to because
we're almost there.
Yeah.
It's hump day.
Well, I think we pretty much knocked the Christmas stuff out of the way.
We didn't say a damn thing, really.
No, we didn't. Well, I guess we'll see everybody next year then.
Yes, we will. And hopefully I don't have this mess here.
Because I don't know. I mean, we could do it for our New Year's thing, but I don't want to make any promises.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. I'm not going anywhere.
I know. I'll just have to wait and see. You know what? I'm sorry I broke everybody's heart during Christmas. And I'm just going to have to break your hearts again because I know you're just dying to hear me get in Chris's way. So, Chris, what should I do?
Fuck that button.
All right. Fuck that Christmas tree button. Chris and I want to thank you for listening or watching Meet Us in the Man Cave. Since you enjoyed watching us, make sure you want to tell all your friends about us, subscribe today, and click on that notification bell. It's going to be helping you being reminded when our next episode is uploaded or even possibly a live stream video. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. You can listen or download to Meet Us in the Man Cave on your favorite podcasting app, available to stream or download so you can listen to us all you want, whenever you want. For more information, go to meetusinthemancave.podbean.com.